Good morning. This is my fourth time trying this. I spilt water on my shirt when I was drinking it, but anyways. What I wanted to say was I'm watching these content creators every day out there helping. Victor the Good Boss, he's taking people off the street, putting them through rehab. You should see these people after they've been in rehab for a while, how they thrive, their color. Then they get back out there and they're helping others and off the street. And, it amazes me. And Victor the Good Boss went to a station, a news station, saying, can you cover this for us? We're taking 100 people off the street, trying to get them into rehab. And they said, no. Why would we want to cover that? Because they don't want people helping other people. And then I see people when they're offered money and they cry and they're like, no, it's okay. Like, we've got to the point where we're not worthy of having a house, of having money, of having love. We've been so deprived of love and companionship and community. Neighbors don't know neighbors anymore. They used to have those block parties, or the neighbors would get together for a barbecue or whatever. People are so lost. And people put these content creators down. There's one guy, he goes out there and he helps people. He fixes their cars for free. I've watched him. It was raining one day and he had this little tent thing and he had to take an alternator out. And if anybody knows about cars, I know a little bit. The alternator you got to take to get to it. It's a lot. And these people, this is humanity. People out there, like when I was homeless and I was in Walmart parking lot, I slept there a lot, and I locked my keys in my truck one day, and I had a hard time. I couldn't get because my truck is old, so I needed a coat hanger to get in. And I was struggling I didn't have a coat hanger, so I went to Walmart and I got a fly swatter and I undid so I could get in. And this guy come up to me and he said, are you okay? Do you need some help? And he seen that I had everything in the truck, and he knew. And he just looked at me and he said to me, I didn't even say anything to him, and he said, why are you homeless? And I started to cry. And it's almost like, are you addicted to drugs? Are you an alcoholic? Like, you could see. And I said, no, I lost my job. And he's like, he helped me get into my truck and left. Didn't say anything. And he said, good luck. I remember just getting in my truck and crying, because people look at me and they think, well, you don't look like you're homeless. You don't look like what you've been through. And then I see people being offered money and they're crying and they're like, no. Why don't people think that they're so deserving of money and that they're so deserving of a home, that they're not? We're all deserving of all of that. We deserve to have dignity. When you're homeless, I remember people looking at me like, and it takes your dignity away. And that's where humanity is lost. Because once somebody loses their dignity, they're not worthy of anything. I see these people that are laying on mattresses. They've been in the same clothes forever, and somebody offers them to get them clothes, and they're like, no, you don't have to do that. But we do. And I notice where I'm living right now, as people are out there helping others now. We shouldn't have to do that when we have billionaires and quadrillionaires. And why are people suffering? Where has humanity gone that somebody that has billions of dollars can sit back and watch people suffer? And where has humanity gone that they want to take dignity away, that people feel so unworthy of having? If we lived off the land, we would all be abundant. We would have everything that we needed. But for some reason, we're allowing people to tax us, to tell us that we're not worthy, so they keep gas prices. I've never seen gas prices this high. I'm 61 years old. I used to pump gas. It was one of my favorite jobs, believe it or not, because I was outside and I was in one of the colder cities in Canada at the time. It got to be minus 60, and I remember when I'd get home, I would be so tired, exhausted from being out in that cold. And but I loved that job. And it was 49 cents a liter back then. This was in the 80s, okay? And I'm 61. I've never seen food prices, gas prices so high. They want to keep us in fear. They want to take our dignity. They want to make us feel like we're not worthy of everything that they have. That's not right. That's not living. We need to get back into communities. We need to start helping each other, not judging each other, not sitting on our thrones judging somebody when you don't even know that person, condemning them because you think that they're not worthy. We've got to stop doing that. We're all worthy. Like I said, this land is abundant, and we all deserve dignity. We all deserve housing. We all deserve clothing. We all deserve food, real food, not what they're making. Plastic cheese, plastic rice, plastic watermelon. Like, come on. I love you all just the way you are. We all get out there and just love?